Hi everyone, welcome to BU Podcast. So today I want to talk about something interesting, and I think that it can help a lot of you because I find that it's important to me as being a mom and a wife, whatever. So if you're in a situation where you're a mom or your wife, this might be useful. And even if not, you're not a mom or wife, and if you're just even a guy that lives by himself in an apartment, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter who you are. Or a girl who lives by herself in the apartment, doesn't really matter. Again, it's just a question of finding peace within yourself, accepting things around you, and being mindful of everything. So what I want to talk about is basically, like the things that stress you out. Let's say you just cleaned up the house, your kids come in, and 2 seconds later, the house is like upside down. Now, that's really annoying because you spend the whole day cleaning while they were in school, camp, whatever they were doing, and all of a sudden they just come in, throw their things, spill the milk, spill some water, things get out of control. Now, reality is that's really annoying because I'm a perfectionist. I like my house perfect. I like things in order. I work hard on that. It's important to me as a human being to be there. But sometimes I have to stop and think that, wait, it's really hard to control that because they are kids, You can't, really control them. It's just they will come in, they will make a mess no matter how clean the house is, and they're going to just continue living their life. That's just the way it is. So even if you clean that floor, even if you cleaned up that house, it will happen. And if you're living, let's say, by yourself without kids or a spouse, you have a friend coming over who is a little bit messy, or they come with the shoes and sit on your sofa, and you have a white sofa and you kind of cleaned it before. Doesn't matter. It's just a question of what you like, and then somebody coming in, whether it's a friend, a family member, kids, whoever it is, into that place and kind of moving your mindfulness and I don't know how to put it in better words, ruining your perfect way of living. So sometimes that's not under your control, and that can stress you out because you can't just never have guests and never have people come over. That's just normal to have interaction with human beings. And what I want to say is that try to, for a week or two, or once or twice this week, whenever, if you want to do it daily, try to journal, think about, write it down, because I'm big on that. Pay attention to, let's say you did something, and for whatever reason, that thing that's important to you got disrupted by something like this. Like I mentioned in the beginning, whether it's the kids, whether it's a friend, whether it's a dog, a cat, whatever the situation was. And see if you can really just let it go. Because if you can let it go, then it's not going to really bother your peace, inner peace. You're being in a certain place. It's not going to bother what you're doing in that moment. You're going to have to kind of accept it. Say, okay, this is not under my control. I can't do nothing about it right now. Maybe 2 hours later when my kids go to sleep or when my guests sleep, I'll fix it. It's just a temporary thing that I just need to accept because I can't not have that. And see how you feel about that. So take the time, take a pen or pencil, your computer, whatever, and just write how you felt when your peace was kind of destroyed and just not the way you thought it was. How did you feel? How did you react? Could you have stopped? Can you train yourself to kind of stop being that way? Can you do something to ignore it? Because I did have to, for example, as a human being who's perfectly organized, and my house is still organized. I do have kids. Constantly, I'm working, I'm running, I'm doing, but I still have my house organized. But when they come a certain time for a couple of hours after camp or school, whatever the time they're home, sometimes I just have to ignore certain things because otherwise I just don't have peace of mind and I can't control it. They can't just sit in one place. But then I just learned that when they go to sleep, they'll go back that area in the house, one area, it's okay, So see if you can find that thing and write your experience down and see how you reacted, how you felt, and maybe give yourself a task of next time not reacting that way or finding a way to ignore it, and see if that can help you with other things, because that can really help you concentrate on the tasks that you have to be doing at that time. When the kids are busy, let's say playing and making a mess, you can do something that you need to do that is really important at that moment. And like taking that out of your head and not and like paying attention can really help you focus. So try it out. I hope this is a helpful tip for you. This is what I do for myself as a human being. This is how I teach my students. I do work with special education students. They also get distracted many times with other things. And it's important I try to implement and help them understand that sometimes just ignoring what's around you and just to have the peace of mind to study and work, because I work with different students and different environments, different settings, schools and homes, private. It's like all over, I'm all over the place. So I see that those kind of distractions, when they are there, can sometimes really hold you back from your learning and your goals. This is like a really important thing that I picked up over the years working with people, and I want to share that with you. Maybe that will be helpful to you, to your kids, to your whoever you want to share it with. So thank you for coming, and I'll see you soon. Thank you.